Hi, I'm AJ Hazy, the founding partner and associate broker here at Vantage Realty. You may or may not be aware that as of June the 15th, 2018, the Superintendent of Real Estate has created a new mandate that this new form be sent to you prior to entering into any kind of agency relationship with a realtor. Now, just like before, there are two options by how you can move forward. It used to be called client and customer. The new definitions are client and unrepresented party. And I'm going to explain in a moment here what those two things mean. Now, as a client, which is when you've chosen a realtor to represent you through the transaction, you can expect four things. Number one is loyalty. They must put your interests above all else. The second is the avoidance of conflict of interest, which means they cannot have their loyalty split between two clients. Thirdly, the full disclosure of any relevant information, which means that as a client, you get full transparency and full disclosure. And lastly, and likely most importantly, your confidentiality is protected at all times. Now, that means not revealing any of your private information, motivations, etc. Now let's look at the other side. You may choose to work as what's called an unrepresented party, and it's important that you understand what this means. So as an unrepresented party, you do not receive loyalty. The real estate professional involved in the transaction represents the other person in the transaction's needs. Secondly, they have no duty to avoid conflicts, which means that no real estate professional is acting in your best interests. Thirdly, no full disclosure. They must provide you with any information that you ask, but they do not have a duty to fully disclose to you all relevant information. And lastly, no confidentiality. So a real estate professional that has no confidentiality will be by law required to pass on all information that you give them to their seller. So these are the two options that you have now, and this form has been sent to you to your email inbox. Do give it a good read, and then when we phone and follow up with you, we'll want to make sure that you fully understand this before we move forward. We believe that although perhaps cumbersome now to have these forms at the outset, this is a great step that the Superintendent of Real Estate is taking, and to help the public fully understand their rights and their choices as a consumer. So check your email for this, and we look forward to speaking with you.